720, 60 FPS, CPU 1.8%.
Compared to what was it before?
38.2% CPU, 9,500 kilobytes per second.
Well, that ought to help there.
Yep. Audio should be the same. Video should be 720p quality.
It does default to 720.
See, unlike the other computer, I've got full control of this one. And this is the oldest damn thing in the house right now.
Well, then maybe it's a win-win there. I'm quite surprised with the audio of this damn mic. I'm over here like tickle pink.
Yeah, I told you it's good. I'll leave the stream up for a little bit. Let the computer kind of get sunk in and get it heat soaked and find out if this setting's going to work from now on. Then I'll be able to use it.
Well, so far, it's doing good. Very little delay. Let me hear it without the echo for a minute there. With no echo. Still sounds good. Let's put them both on the same there. I didn't do shit. Brought that up to the E on echo. There you go. So you start hearing it around there.
CPU usage between 1.8 2.5%, still over 10,000 kilobytes per second.
I caught some of that. What's the gist? What's this mean?
Looks like it's smooth now. Looks like I've kind of got it ironed out here. Everything's showing in the green. Excellent condition. Yeah, it looked like OBS actually liked that, what I did with it.
Well, it ain't having to process as much, so that makes sense. And for what this is, it really don't need to be 1080p. It hasn't gotten worse or anything since you've started it back up.
Yeah, it seems stable now.
Hell, I mean, at this point, it's better than it's ever been.
Do I know, Matt? I'm on the telephone too. What'd you say?
I said at this point, it's probably the best it's ever been.
That's what it looks like.
can switch it to FM while you're doing this, right?
Do what, Nomad? I'm doing two things at once. What'd you say?
While doing this, or do you have to like reset?
I don't have to reset anything after this. Everything that I do on here, I go and I save my data. Every time something works, I save it. If it fails, I discard and then I save again. So this time it's saved and it's still working.
No, what I mean is can you switch live from AM to FM, or does it mess things up?
Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah, I want to know what they sound like on FM. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't have it on FM. Let me do that again. Flip. I did something. What did I flip? I don't even know.
Well, that's a big dead key.
Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? What? Do you have your scroll set?
Do we have what up now?
You have your the squelch. You got it up too high or something?
No, I got the auto squelch on.
Because, I believe, yeah, I'm showing keying up, and I thought maybe it was a squelch that I wasn't breaking it or something.
No, if you look, somebody keeps holding a damn dead key while you're in here trying to do this.
Oh, well, we do what we needed. I heard myself. I know what it sounds like. I don't know if I've got too much miking or what there. Let me try it without the echo on at all. Well, I don't sound as good as you guys do, but it's not I don't think it's too much mic gain or anything like that. It could just be that this microphone doesn't pick up the highs as much. It's more of a mids and lows kind of thing. I think this mic might be dirty too.
Yeah, let's go back to AM, dude. I think Crawdad's tearing me up over here. Hey, Crawdad. Oh, he texted me. He's trying to get his radio to work, but it does work. We were on FM.
Yo, Cobra.
Yeah, we were testing FM, Crawdad. That's why it wasn't working, is because you don't have FM. We were on FM.
No, it was just keying up, no sound.
Oh, well, it's doing it now.
I had to switch to the Franken mic.
Oh, okay, that other mic is taking a dump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stand by while y'all do whatever y'all doing.
All right.
So what was happening on FM was him trying to...
He has a microphone that quit working on him.
So that's what was going on then? It wasn't anything on my end?
No, that was him, that dead key that was coming in there cutting you off. It wasn't squelch, it was him.
Team folder.
And sorry about that.
Don't you ever do it again, you hear?
Okay.
Can you hear Crawdad pretty good, Nomad?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. He's 60 dB on you.
Oh, I'm talking about just normal on your end.
I don't know. I have to turn my computer down.
Oh, yeah, he is hearing you, Crawdad, because I got the stream going.
Oh, 10-4.
He's gonna say something.
It says your stream's current bit rate is 10,150 kilobytes per second, higher than the recommended for YouTube. We recommend you run 2,500.
Is that something you can do on the fly?
I'm not even going to worry about that because it's stable at this bit rate. It says excellent, but it has a suggestion bar over there.
Well, when I'm doing my video work for when I'm ripping, DVDs or Blu-rays, even on a Blu-ray, I keep it at or below 2,000.
Roger.
I'm trying to make a small file size, though. I mean, I'm not looking for the highest quality,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not disappointed in the way it sounds. Boy, the delay's back again. Where'd you go, Crawdad?
Do what?
See if that did anything.
Yeah, he came back to you.
No, I refreshed the video to see if it got rid of the delay, and it did.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Crawdad. Go again.
I just got home.
You know, well, I was just wondering if you were still in there, because you got quiet there for a minute.
I was in here dealing with the puppy.
Well, Frog hasn't showed up. Every time you do one of these, he ends up showing up.
I know.
He's slacking. You're going to have to text him and tell him he's slacking.
Yeah, I am.
No, he's talking about Frog. When I'm streaming, he's talking about Frog that gets in there on the stream.
D4.
Next time you ever see him or get him on here, we'll be like, we've streamed like 60 times and he ain't been in there every time we've done so.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Round Joe.
Yeah, I couldn't do 2 or 3 things at once. I had to get off the phone. Do you want to check what I'm talking about on sideband, where I have to turn that all the way over there?
I don't care.
Well, hold on before we do that. I need to re-lock the clarifier to receive.
And I'm sitting at noon at 12 o'clock on mine right now.
Alright, go ahead and go there.
Good. This is the seat just so far off. I am on sideband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Now you see what I did there? I took it all the way back up. I took it all the way back up there to 140, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 140, 150, something like that.
It's way off. That's not even, that's off. I'm going to have to call about that.
Yeah, here, let me put it back down at noon. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, now I put it back at plus 140, which is to the right. It's looking at about 2 o'clock. Now go ahead and try it again.
I turn that echo off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So yeah, you're about, you're that high.
I don't think it sounds like garbage to me on sideband.
I don't think it sounds bad on me over here.
It sounds like crap to me. I don't know. It's you know how when you went too high on AM, and then I told you to go back. I don't know if it's that.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm literally like tuned into. You sound good coming through the Wilson speaker I've got hanging on the wall. That's what I'm saying. Like physically, to me, you sound great.
Well, I'm glad it does, because what I'm hearing, no, sounds like doo-doo.
Well, that's strange, because I don't know. Well, whatever sounds okay for me might not be okay for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, this isn't like a little bit. It's just not a good sound, but I can understand everything I'm saying, but it doesn't sound clear or clean, you know? It's not an off-frequency sound. It's just like too much modulation on AM or something, you know?
Like it might be like muffling up or something?
No muffling up. I don't know, man. I mean, you're saying it sounds great to the speaker. That's great. But what I'm hearing, I don't think it sounds good at all.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the gauge, on OBS, it's not overmodulating. It's still in the green, so there should be no problem there.
All I know is that this radio it's not on frequency. There's no question at all about that.
Oh yeah, it's definitely off.
Yeah, I'll be making a phone call on that. Being like, I know what's going to be said. They'll say to send it back, but it's going to be on my dime.
Yeah, let me put the frequency back at 12 o'clock. We'll go back to AM. I'm just saying, you know, for the money that you spent, that thing better be like, you better not be able to draw a millimeter between the tick marks at 12 o'clock.
I even wrote in the comments that sideband was very important.
Yep, and you can't see, and the problem is with that, you can't even move your transmit. It's locked there. All you can move is your receive.
I hardly ever had to go beyond 30, and you're all the way over at 140 when I had that radio. If I had to go to if I had to change it for someone, about a 30 was about as far as I ever had to go. And how many times more than that?
Well, I ended up at 1.5 is where you sounded the best on me. So, or 150. So that's 27.3215. So you're like a kilohertz and a half too far up. Like it's too high on frequency.
Yeah, I definitely not happy with that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to you the other day. And now that this is actually working, I was able to show you what it's doing.
Well, I don't remember you saying you were 140 on that. So the 140 is 1.4?
Yeah, that's what I said, because like if I go over here to the 0 and I change that 0 to a 1, if I change it to a 1, you're still a little bit higher than a 1, but if I change it to a 2, you're a little bit lower than a 2, so you're right in between. And I did the math. 150 is literally 1.5 kilohertz. So we're talking down in the decimal level, but you're definitely 1 above.
Well, on sideband, that's a lot. Because, everyone out there, hey, you're off. I haven't had anybody say that yet. You're off.
Do what I key, will you?
I don't know. I think that was somebody else. It's Big R. That's you, Big R? Yeah. Well, hello to you. Hey, yeah, you was off. I was listening to you. Cobra sounding good, but I had to tune you in. My clarifier, I'm on my 2995. I had to move it over to 1 o'clock position for you to come in good. Well, that ain't very far. Yeah, but if it's straight up 12 o'clock, you got a real deep bassy sound. Well, the AM part sounds good. Oh yeah, the AM sounds great.
Yeah, 27.3215 is where you're transmitting at, Nomad, on sideband.
It's not a lot off. It's like when I had my 2995 is what it sounds like. And I didn't have anybody complain there, but on there I was able to just put the channel that far off and then just leave it there, and then it was transmitting on. It was easier to deal with there. I had a VFO. I don't have that now.
Right, now you can't do it. That transmit's locked. And hello, Big R.
Howdy, howdy.
Did you, oh, I was wondering, yeah, I'm streaming, by the way, just letting you know.
Oh, yeah, what's it called again? Refresh my memory. I got a short time memory.
Well, right now on YouTube, it's just channel 32, or CH32 Test, and then today's date, you know, 3/20, it was 3/29/24 is when I was doing it.
Right. Do you have when you go to YouTube, are you signed in or you just go to YouTube? I just go to YouTube. If you've got a Gmail account, if you sign into YouTube, you can just subscribe to them, and it would just show up on the, you wouldn't even have to search for it.
Boy, I'm telling you, Big R, it fought me tonight. This dadgum computer is an older one, so I had to turn everything down to 720p, 60 FPS, because it was fighting me tooth and nail. My other computer I use, the graphics card basically exploded in it, so it's pretty well done. It's a laptop. There ain't no replacing it.
It's kind of late for you there, Big R.
Yeah, and hello again. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you. See that? Thank you. Dadgum. Come on, Havoc.
I took a nap earlier today. I'm good.
Damn, no, Mad. Come here telling dadgum Big R it's time for his bed. What in the hell?
I didn't say that. It's just the thing is the latest. It might be the latest I've ever heard of. I've been in here before. It's about 2 o'clock. It's been a while, but I have. Horror.
Yep, it has been a while.
We'll have it.
Thank you, sis. Yep, my sis popped up in there, too.
Blossom. I'm Cobra Tester. I can't listen to both these at the same time. Anyway, there, Big R. My old faithful superstar doesn't sound right on this radio. I'm actually using the radio or the mic it came with. Well, that's unusual. That's what I said. That's just what I'm being told. I'm getting told the same thing by everyone who said something. So, this is a noise canceller. It's TM4.
Yeah, Big R, it's about the only time anybody can get on the radio and talk. Because during the day, man, daggum noise has been so bad, you can barely hear across the street.
Yeah, I know it does, Skip. It's been going on there for a while now, and like you said, all that noise that goes with it. Yeah, this is the best time to get on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that, because, my Lord, you really can't hear anybody local, you know? Yeah, it makes it pretty rough. What are you talking on today, Baylor? I'm on the 2995 with the Silver Eagle microphone. Which 29, the new one or the old? The new one. Tempo. That thing's loud. That Silver Eagle? Yeah. Well, you're getting the output like you've been wanting to achieve? I wasn't expecting anything more than what I was getting out of the 2995. I just wanted to go back to a radio that drove the amp instead of driving into a driver and all that nonsense, but about 17, 18 PEP, about 800 average. Yeah, 10-4.
Yoda, that's Big R that you're hearing on stream.
Hey, text me what you told me earlier.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I still ain't got it.
I don't know why. Some people, it's that they have a time finding it, and some people, when I tell them, they just go straight to it. 2 seconds.
I wonder, though, if they're searching, you know, in YouTube's search engine or search bar, or if they're typing it in where you put a web page, you know, a web address in or out. Because I find it, if I had to type it in, it shows right up. But because I'm subscribed to it, it always just shows up on my feed.
Give me a sec. I'm working on it, Big R.
Alright. How's your radio working on that film there, no man? According to the Cobra and Papa Smurf and Jake and all that, it seems to be doing fine. Yeah, 10-4, that's good. Seems like the only real issue is that it's off on sideband, and although it's a little bit for what you pay, you expect it to be a lot closer than that. Well, no, that's what I don't understand. I mean, that's how they make their living, and they got the stuff in front of them that shows if it's on frequency or not. How does it get sent off without it being on frequency? Well, I don't know how long he had the radio on, you know, if it was warmed up or, I don't know, but you would think once you're done the work and you put it all back together, you'd hook it back up and do one final, you know, make sure everything is where it was before you put it back together. And then if it's not, that's the opportunity that they can take to go back in there. Yeah. Okay, I got this thing on here now. Let me see. Hello, Big R. Holy God, you gotta turn that thing down. Yeah, that's a little much.
That's why I had the earpiece in my ear. That way, if I play it back, I don't have to kill myself with it.
I turned the mic gain down to about 11 o'clock.
I think it sounds good. I don't think you need to change anything.
When he said a minute ago, whatever he did, it was like, holy God, it came up a step or two.
Yeah, it was picking up the live feed in the background, and it had like a cycle of death going.
I want to see what it does with just my radio. Audio. Alright, dead key. Audio. I don't have any swing on you. You go up, you just stay there. It's not going backwards, but it's not going forward. Will you tell the two cockroaches in the background to get a room? See you, boy. You've been using that little setup, your 8-pill setup, since here in the last few days? Say it one more time. Have you been using the 8-pill, the setup that I set it up for when I was there last? Yeah, I ain't messed with it. That's what I'm talking on right now. And haven't had no issue? No, doing good. You just leave that power supply on? No, I turn it off. Roger. It takes about 30 seconds to fully charge every time I, restart it up.
Worky.
So what have you bought lately, radio related there, Big R? Man, I ain't bought nothing since I got that, Anytone. You still liking that Anytone? Yeah, I really like that radio. I like it, DSP, whatever you call it, to receive. Noise reduction, circuit, DSP, space, same thing, I guess. Yeah, I really like that part of it. What amp do you run that into? Your old 6-bill. Roger. Which I ain't pushed it real hard, My radio only does about 60 watts. Right. But Cobra's talking on the one that was in my car. That Quad 5, this is the one you're talking about? Yeah, I see it here on the video.
Yep. And you know what? I think I need to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up on YouTube myself, and I'm going to turn that NRC on, like level 2, and see what it sounds like over the stream.
I thought you already had it on.
No. It's off right now. It's not on at all.
Yeah, it doesn't say NR on the front. I think it says NR or NRC on the front of it.
Yeah, it'll have a little thing that comes on there and tells you if it's on or not.
Well, Big R, I know you and I are close and everything, but do I come up at all on you, or is it the same? I believe it's pretty much the same. On the floor. If y'all don't care, I'm going to turn the box off, and let's go back to sideband one time. I want to hear what it sounds like. You want to hear what sounds like? My radio. Oh, well, go ahead, go on, time then. Oh, wait, he's doing something right now. Okay, I'll wait.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I always just left it on too.
Yeah, that's number 2 right there. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it made me sound a little better.
Yeah. Hey, Big R, if you want to, go to sideband. We'll check it out.
See you, boy. Audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, yeah, it's in there. Sounds good. That little hissing noise that you heard in the background, that's you picking your, you're streaming, so your device is picking it up, playing it back over the radio.
Roger.
Yeah, you're right on frequency, and everything's perfect. Good, loud, clear, and everything.
Audio.
So I guess we finally found out who's been doing that on Channel 38 every day. Anyways, let's go back to AM. There we go.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah. Hello, hello.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? Oh, what is that? Hello, Gringo.
Hello, Gringo.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you talking about, Gringo? What are you talking? I ain't no Gringo.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. What it is, why it is, and why it's here.
Yeah.
You can wrap it in a tortilla. I don't give a shit.
I was about to say it's probably DX, but I don't think it is. I think it's somebody been hitting that bottle a little too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you agree with me.
Oh, 680.
Do you know who it is there, Cobra?
No, not right offhand. It don't really matter, I guess.
I don't hear it in my radio. I can only hear it on the stream.
Yeah, you see what signal it was putting on me? Big R, do you hear that fella right there, or you only hear him on the stream?
Just mainly on the stream.
I hear him real good.
No, so you hear him on your actual radio up there?
Yeah, I turned the stream off a few minutes ago because I'm getting ready for bed. And I heard him come in, and I've been listening. He's pretty loud on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe it is Skip, though.
It's either that or it's a barefoot somebody in the Middle Valley area because my sister lives really close to him.
No, they're loud on me, but it's going in and out like Skip. Hello, boy. Good evening time. So you ever completely figure that out? No, I believe I did. I don't know. It sounds all right, though. So far. Well, yeah, I guess I did then. Do you know what it was, or you just moved some shit? Nah, I kind of adjusted a few things. Deal, Lord. That is Skip, because I hear it way back in the background now.
Well, that's weird.
Sounded like a 2-year-old trying to teach a college class. Yeah, they're in there talking right now, but it's way in the background.
A little bit of Mexico DX coming in there. Yeah, after midnight.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in there talking. It's in the background though. But yeah, no man, to answer your question, I think it was Hitman, which he's right underneath his antenna. But Hitman, I don't remember who all, but there's a bunch of them. Shoot, man, he's practically hanging off his antenna mast. The Hitman lives just like right over there, doesn't he? Yeah, he's right under his antenna. He probably could have just hit a dead key and took everybody. Lord. I ended up on the phone. By the time I got off the phone, you guys were already in it. You're right.
You doing good up there tonight, Bullet?
Oh yeah, about 4 hours. Worked all day. I fixed to call it at night.
Yeah, copy on that.
Hey, Bullet. Yes, sir. I replaced the battery in my power mic. Did you? Is that what you own now? That's the same one, the 198. Nice. Well, that sucker sounds. I'd run that mic. It sounds good. Oh, I plan on it. I have no intentions of not running it. I'm going to have to call Brian, though, because sideband is off. Off frequency? Yeah. How bad? What would you say, Cobra? 1.5 something? I can't go to sideband and talk with them without them coming to me, because I'm way off compared to them.
Yeah, it's to the right, plus 150, so 27.3215.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, if you're familiar, Bullet, with the Quad 5, it's turning the clarifier to the right, plus 150 that's where his transmit is.
Well, that's pretty bad. That ain't good. Yeah, you're telling me. I'm going to have to pay to ship it back, wait, and then, him ship it back to me. Alright, well, now he didn't, whenever he done that video, did he show it? I can't remember, did he show it on sideband too? When he does, all he does is show his output. He doesn't show, the scope or the analyzer or the spectrum analyzer or anything like that. Alright, well, I talked to him first and see what he says. But, yeah, that's pretty far out.
Well, Nomad, I mean, at the end of the day, you have been truckerized.
Right. Paid a lot of money, though, for this. And I left it in the comments that sideband was very important. I don't know. Well, I mean, he was straight up. I would think if it was, I don't know. You can't never tell, but I would think if he sends everything, it should be right.
I mean, that's what I was telling Nomad, too. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, you get out, you start spending that much, man. When you get it, it better be perfect. You know what I mean?
You got a free counter on that thing, right? Yeah, with only 5 digits. Alright, well, how far off is it on your free? I've only got 5 digits. It's not going to show.
Yeah, Nomad is off in the 6th and 7th digit.
I want to hear what this radio sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Anytime. A hell of a lot easier on the ears than what you were on, for sure. It's not so boom up in your face kind of thing, You were fine on the other one unless you got up in it, But, I get close to the lollipop than I do other times, I guess. Oh, that sounds good out here. Hi, big dog. Yeah, boy. That sucker sounds real good out here. Yeah, this is my anytone. I was on the 2995. They got that live stream going. I just kind of wanted to hear what it sounds like. Alright, boy, it's crystal clear. It sounds real good. Did you go on sideband with it? I did on the 2995. I thought got it on this particular radio. Alright, boy, how far was Nomad off on you? On my 2995, I had to turn my dial over to about 4 o'clock position. Alright, boy, but that tells you I guess it is off. I don't know. I'd call Brian though and talk to him. Oh, I definitely intend to. Well, yeah, I mean, you paid a lot of money for that radio. I know them radios ain't cheap whenever he does the big trucker ride. Man, I'll look at some of them prices, man, that's like, my goodness. See, had a shop, I would just drive back up there because then he could put it on there and do it and hand it right back. But it shipped fast because I talked to him and it was, you know, afternoon going into the evening, and then I had it the very next day.
Nice, boy. I reckon he's getting shops together still. I mean, according to my buddy, he's best friends with him, and he's getting shops together. I didn't know he got divorced and stuff until I talked to him, but he's getting everything together. But yeah, I'm surprised that it's off like that. I really am. So yeah, I definitely call him and let him know.
I noticed also that on the receive side of it, on sideband, on the lower sideband, I'm always having to turn it to like 11 or something, 10:30, 11 o'clock to get people to sound right. You know, I think that's a little weird.
Yeah, I just call him, talk to him, and see what he says. Send that sucker back up there to him. But I'll say it is unusual for him.
I don't have any real complaints really. I mean, sideband's really the only one that I want corrected. The high cut does work, but it's very subtle. But it is there, it does work. So all the other functions I had him put on do work.
Hey, boy, I just call him, talk to him, and see what he says, ship it back up there. I'm sure he'll cover shipping and get it right, you know. That bunch is yet back there or what?
I'm not hearing anything, but I've got my RF turned quite a ways down because of how much noise there was earlier in the day.
And I hear all kind of people back there talking. It must be skip.
It's pretty quiet on my end. Well, you don't want that high cut on anymore, huh?
No, I'm just playing around with it. The high cut didn't sound bad. I'm just seeing what the different ones sound like.
My normal operation was the high cut was off and the receive noise canceling thing was on 2. Sometimes I'd go to 3, but once you get to 3, you start to hear that waterboarding effect.
Well, I mean, I can hear it at 2 because I've got a 2.5 pound ground noise level tonight, but here's 1 right here and it sounds just fine.
It's very obvious when it's on, you know, even at 1, so you might be happy and fine right there at 1.
There you go. That's 5 right there.
Yeah, anything more than 3 was way too much.
It made you sound like a robot.
Mr. Robotic.
Lucky Final 3. I'm trying to figure out what y'all are talking about.
To the YouTube video, the stream that Cobra's got going on, you can see what he's doing and you know
talking about 3, 5, all this.
The noise reduction setting.
Y'all got noise?
It's not, it doesn't get rid of the type of noise you're thinking. It's more like ham radio, digital signal type thing where it kind of, it eliminates all background and tries to enhance the audio.
Okay, because I was going to say I ain't got no noise. I mean, my radio sounds like squelches on it.
Well, if you were seeing the video, it would when he turned it on and off, you'd be night and day. You'd see what we're talking about. It's like the top feature of the radio that I liked. There's a lot of things I liked about the radio, but that's like number one for me. Because I ain't got no noise either right now. I'm sure I can turn the RF gain back up and still not have any.
Nice, boy. I don't know. I guess I'm lucky out here because I never had no noise. My noise level is dead zero. I have no white static. I have nothing. But I guess that's the reason I hear so good.
It depends on the night down here in the valley. Right, like right now, it's between 1 and a 3. Yeah, you know, a couple of days ago it was just solid 5, and it's not like you know, like a buzzing or an electrical. It's just a hiss, you know, just white noise, but it changes in level. Like tonight, it's actually usually it's down there at 0, between 0 and 1, but tonight it's right at a 2.
Nice, boy, I heard that. Yeah, out here, honestly, I ain't never had no noise. I mean, it's just dead silent, like the squelch is on. And I guess that's the reason my ears are so good, too. I mean, it ain't just my antennas because I ain't got no noise.
I turned my gain all the way back up, and I ain't got nothing came up on the needle there.
Yeah, I guess it's just down here in the valley, and I've got that park across the street. It's probably got its security cameras going. It's probably picking up just ground waves. My antenna's pretty low to the ground. I mean, if I get it up there 40, 50 feet in the air, I ain't going to have to worry about that noise anymore.
I got a 5 noise.
You got a 5 crawdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in the, it's spotty. It's just in the area. It's just a ground noise.
Yeah, I know it. Well, I hear crawdad again now that I turned up the gain. Yeah, I know it.
Those little KL203Ps, they're not bad little amplifiers.
They got good preamps on them.
Yeah, it even works when it's off, but no, it puts out good power too, 150, 180, something like that.
Was that who it was called in?
Do what, Big R?
Well, it wasn't Big R, but I said, was that who it was called in?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear him come in there a minute ago?
Yeah, I heard him, man. Hey, Crawdad.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Over here close to Cobra.
Hey, boy. Well, you sound good over in Dunlap.
10-4.
Yeah, he's over here in South Graysville.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, he sounds good over here.
It's a good little spot that he's in, but like I said, the static down here in the valley does weird things. Especially like right now, it's a little dry, you know. Temperature's starting to come up. It fluctuates. Like it might be like, say like in the evening, it might be a 5, and then drop to a 1, then it'll come up to a 4, and it's fluid. You know what I mean? It never just stays at one solid signal. After a rainstorm for 2 or 3 days, there's nothing. It's dead.
Hey, boy, I heard that. I'll tell you, man, that's the reason I really like it out here. My doggone, I mean, it's always dead.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, and like I said, if I could get my antenna up higher, I could get out of that ground wave. I wouldn't have to worry with it.
Hey, Roger. Well, fellas, I think I'm going to get out here and call it a night. My eyes are about shut. I'm about tired. So I'm going to get out here. I'll talk to y'all later. Another day, another way. I'll see you.
Have a good night up there, bullet.
Toodaloo.
I think I'm going to get out of here, too. You got it.
All right, Big R, have a good night out there, Rascal.
Adios. I ain't gonna lie, I've been over here fighting. I've been dozing myself.
Well, you worked today, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a total wasted day, too.
You didn't do those breaks?
The original parts I got, the S-Cam bushing kit was wrong, and then he gave me the right one, but he never considered, neither did I, that the original cam kit was for the original S-Cam he gave me. Well, when he gave me the right bushing, we didn't swap the S-Cams. Well, the S-Cams are wrong. So I had to go find and, get those, and I found one. I found a place that had them, but I only got one, and then brought it back and then mocked it up because I didn't want to get a bunch of them, only have to take them all back. So we're good now. I have S-Cams that fit, that are right.
Dadgum.
I've gone back 3 times with parts for this. The Knox trailer up in Knoxville, everything he gave me was wrong. The first time, then he got me the right bushing. He just didn't think that, well, the new bushing wasn't going to work with the original S-Cam. So it's ridiculous because I could have had this done days ago, last week.
Yep, and you've been having to go around and deal with all that. That's crazy. So you didn't end up getting it done at all?
No, the only thing I got was, I've only pulled one, well, technically I've pulled the wheels off on the right side of the trailer, but I've only done the work on the rear axle draw passenger side. So I could put everything back on the other wheel as if I never touched it. So I've got the new S-Cam and the bushing and the slack and all that stuff all mocked up, but nothing is like permanent. Like I don't have anything holding it in there. I can just pull it back out. But I've looked at it, I put it in there, everything lines up, I can get everything I need where it needs to go, and then I've left it like that.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, dadgum. So I guess what, you're off on the weekend, right? So you'll have to go back up there, won't you?
I don't work weekends.
So it'll be a Monday job.
Well, they don't know this yet. 4840 don't, because I don't like to call them after they go home. I can, but my theory is if I was done for the day, I wouldn't want to be called either, so I try not to call them. So Monday, they're going to find out that it's still not done.
I really don't feel bad in that regard because they played a role in it too. They played a role in it on their own. So, but their equipment's 25, 30 years old. You know, I mean, it's like it's not exactly easy to find shit for it, especially when the VIN number doesn't do you any good because the chassis or the tandems are not the original tandems, which is what's happened a lot with their trailers.
Yeah, so it's just a big old pile of mess.
Right, but I won't pass the DOT the way it is, so either they do it or they find somebody else to put their name on the paper.
Yeah, and then that's probably what they expect you to do is go ahead and pass the DOT, and then that puts your butt on the line.
I got photos of what that thing looked like before I touched it. So if they want to make a big stuff about it, all I got to do is send them photos to my boss and explain to him this is why I won't pass it. There ain't no way in hell that he would back them over me after what he would see. Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, you do the right thing. So, that, you know, I wouldn't just, I just, you know, cover your own ass. CYOA.
Well, I guarantee you that it's as bad as it is for a couple of reasons. It's probably never been greased, but the first time they were ever put on originally. And second, every time that the brakes have done what they're doing now, I bet you all anyone else has ever done is put new brakes on it. It's not the brakes. The brakes get the way they get because of all the slack in the worn-out bushing. It's causing the shoes to track out of the drum.
Yeah, and another thing, when the S-cam bushing wears out, it kind of cocks at an angle. It wears in a pattern like that, and sometimes when they unlock the trailer brakes, if it's under pressure, it will not disengage. It'll stay stuck.
And that's what's wrong with the one up in Knoxville, the one that needs the rear axle done. So I already told him that. You know, I was like, it's the same story. It's all the same symptoms, only in this case, it's doing what you're saying. The one that here in Chattanooga, it hasn't done that yet, but I can't pass. I couldn't. The number one reason why I can't pass this one is because there is missing springs in the shoes, and in one of the shoes, the eyelet that the spring attaches to is rusted gone. It's not even there.
So it needs a whole back plate.
It needs everything. It's just everything. Shoes, drums, all of it. And changing just the brakes, which I could have done, isn't the solution. So, you know, most don't want to do all the work, but that's what you have to do to get it done the right way. So this will be the last time this trailer ever sees this, because this trailer's not going to survive another, it won't even make it through this set of brakes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But they want to keep using it. Well, if you want to keep using it, then you've got to keep it, you know, compliant, and it's not. So go fuck yourself.
Yep.
But this has hurt me because all the driving around I did today, I don't know how I could bill it. Because I only get 1 hour for parts pickup. Well, fuck, that burned through that the first day I looked at this thing. So I've got all this. All I did today was essentially drive around through traffic to different places until I found a place that had them.
Well, just bill it as that, because you're working on the trailer. This place had this part. This place had this part. And, I mean, that's part of your job. You got to drive to get parts. So just bill it as, you know, I mean, parts and delivery, I guess.
They don't let you only get an hour for that. So you can't go in there and for parts put, you know, 4 hours or whatever. It'll never fly.
So basically, you drive for 4 hours looking for crap, you're only going to get paid for an hour of it.
Yeah, and that was already done the first of the 3 days. So every day, all this time after the first day that I've dealt with on this trailer is a waste. Now, I was able to make it work somewhat because I was going to these places for other trailers anyway, but today was a total loss.
Yeah, that's a big no right there. That's bad news. You got to get paid for something.
Well, the problem isn't so much my company. It's 4840. I mean, they're jerks. Our company is charging them half. I found this out. Half of what they charge anybody else, and then they pull things like. I told them I can't do something that they wanted me to go do because I had $3,000 worth of their parts in the back of the truck. I don't have any room to put wood. His response was, call your boss, it's Amazon. And I'm like, well, so is the job over here.
Wow.
I can't stand that guy. I mean, every time you talk to them, they got to pull the fucking Amazon dick out of their mouth in order to breathe and talk, and then when they're done, they shove it right back in there.
Well, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it.
Well, the problem with that situation was I can't stack all the parts out here in this yard. This isn't my property, and they don't want it like that. So I explained that to my boss, and he said, well, there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm thinking to myself, well, there's a fucking something I can do about it.
Why don't you go stack it in the trailer that you're working on since they're not going to pull it anywhere?
It's full of pallets. He said the same thing.
Wow.
But what don't make sense is that why I had to go work on the other two trailers at another Amazon when I've already got all this other stuff for this other job at the other Amazon. It's like, why am I climbing this big-ass hill when I can go the other direction and it's a whole lot easier?
Well, I honestly don't know.
Well, on that day, I did those two trailers, but I built 10 hours that day, but I purposely was slow about it because I knew I was going to get 10 hours out of the deal, and I didn't want them to send me anywhere else.
Yeah.
And this is the Ralph guy. The guy my normal contact at 4840 is nowhere near like that. I mean, he every now and then we go through a little pissy fit there, but it's the Ralph guy, the one who's above him. He's the dick.
And that's how the higher-ups usually are, man. They get paid enough to just let somebody else deal with the crap, and then let the crap roll on your head,
Right, well, when he's the one that texted me that morning, but I didn't realize it was him. I didn't have my glasses on. So when I called, I thought I was calling Ray, not Ralph. When I realized it was Ralph, I thought, oh crap, I'm sorry, I thought it was Ray. He goes, well, what's the problem? Well, I told him everything I've already told you, and then that's when he said, well, call your boss because it's Amazon. Well, when I called my boss at some point said, well, have you talked to Ray? And I was like, well, no. He goes, well, I would call Ray. So I called Ray. Well, fucking Ralph got all pissed off that I called Ray because he thinks I'm calling Ray behind his back. And I'm like, I did what my boss told me to do. And I called him because you told me to call him. So, what the fuck, And then what he said was, when I tell you to do something, you do it. Oh my God, dude, it took a lot to bite my tongue. I was like, motherfucker, you are not my boss. I do not work for you.
Oh, man. Yep, I don't think I'd be putting up with that.
That's the first time he's ever done anything like that, but in my opinion, he was out of line because, you know, he should have just stopped talking and then just called my boss and told him what he had to say. But to do what he did there, it's like, man, you were nothing to me, man. It's like, if I had said anything remotely close to that, I'd have been done. Like, they'd have fired me. But I'm supposed to just stand there and turn around and bend over and take it.
Well, that's how it is today. They'll just mess you over and find a way to get rid of you. And whether it hurts you or not, they'll just throw you to the damn dogs. And you'll have to fend for yourself.
Well, luckily, this industry is real easy to get work, but I've been working on getting paying a service to deal with my resume stuff to get it all up to date, so that I can easily just throw it back out there on Indeed. But right now, I can't do that because it's just too far out of date.
Damn.
I mean, if my shit was up to date and they fired me Monday, I could literally be working as early as the end of the same week. It's really not that hard to find work in this field. It's just not.
Yeah, but finding a decent job, you know what I mean, that you ain't going to kill yourself over. Now, that could be a little tedious.
Well, I wouldn't be looking for another mobile position for sure. So I'd already have to take somewhat of a pay cut because I'm only making what I make because it's mobile. So it'd be less than I'm making now, but it wouldn't be like the end of the world or anything like that. But any shop is going to be something I'm more used to anyway.
Yeah.
I was fine at U.S. Express till they got bought out, and then they just went stupid.
Yeah, when them companies flop like that, they hierarchy changes and they rules, regulations, nothing stays the same, and then people get screwed. The ones that get screwed the worst, though, are the ones that been there for 20 or 25 years.
Yeah, when I got to work on that Wednesday, they would let people like the regional manager, our shop manager, those were the two top dogs there at that place. They were my direct supervisor, one of the daytime supervisors. I mean, they were all just being walked off like they're trespassing.
Yep.
And that is why they can't find anybody that is going to stick around, because they know that they're just a piece of meat to them, and that at any moment they might flush the toilet.
Yep, I'll be right back. I'm gonna log off the stream. I'm gonna save everything into a file. That way, I won't lose nothing.
Yeah, well.